Just we had a clear discussion about, sir, what are various features of Python? What features are there about Python? Next, the flavors of Python. Flavors of Python we covered. Flavors of Python. Regarding flavors of Python, we discussed. Next, versions. With respect to versions, we had a discussion. And after completing that versions concept, even we discussed about identifiers concept and then reserved words. Regarding, and then we had a discussion about reserved words. Okay, that's all. These concepts already we completed, right? Let me talk just a few minutes about these reserved words again. Have a look once, sir. Let me talk about in detail these reserved words. Here, the point what you people should be aware. So in Python, there are some words which are reserved. There are some words which are reserved to represent some meaning or functionality. Such type of words are by default considered as reserved words. So what are various reserved words are there? Regarding what are various reserved words are there? Can you please spell out how many reserved words are there in Python? How many reserved words are there in Python? In Python, how many reserved words are there, sir? I forgot the number. 33. 33 reserved words are there in the Python. Correct, right? Sir, anyone, can you please remind once all those reserved words? Because learning these reserved words is nothing but learning Python. That's why just let me repeat these reserved words matter of few minutes. Okay. First we covered true. Second one, false. Next one, none. Okay, none, something like. So true and false, you know Boolean values. True and false, you know Boolean values, right? But none. What is a none? You people may ask, what is a none? None like this. You people may ask, sir. Very simple. Null means something like null in Java. The people who are coming from Java, null value. Null value means nothing is there. In Python, we are going to use none. None means nothing, sir. Nothing like this, right? Suppose assume that I have a function is there, sir. F1 function is there. Assume, sir, it's going to print. Hello, it's going to print. Don't worry about this, sir. Don't worry much about these things. We are going to discuss in detail. Just I have some function is there like F1. Now, sir, this F1 return some 10, sir. Return some 10. Sir, now, sorry. Now, can you please tell if I can take F1 function? What if I call F1? Observe carefully, sir. Sir, if I call F1, happily it is going to print hello to the console. Happily it will print hello to the console, and then it is going to return 10. Sir, I'm not going to hold the return value. That's why ignore that return value. Something like. Now, have you look once very carefully, sir. Sir, py tester.py. Don't worry, sir, a bit advanced I'm using. Sir, you don't know about coding and so on, but still I'm using. Just aware. Anyway, we are going to discuss all this nonsense in detail for the next 2 months or 3 months, total 4 and advanced. Don't worry about that. That's why here just observe carefully, sir. So this function return value also I want. Are you getting? Then automatically print off F1. Are you getting? Sir, whatever F1 is going to return, that value I'm going to print, sir. Print. That value I'm going to print. Now observe, what is that return value, sir? 10. 10, excellent. If this function won't return anything, sir, it is not return anything. If it is not going to return anything, how you can represent no value? How you can able to represent no value? This one itself is nothing but none. Are you able to understand, right? This one itself is nothing but none like this, right? So make sure. So none means sir, none means what it means, sir? Simple. None means very simple, sir. Nothing. No value is there. Now have a look once, sir. Have a look once. 1 minute. Not say about this code. Now have you observed, right? None. Regarding none means no value. None means no value like this. Everyone can able to understand, right? Yes, ma'am. Just anyway, we are going to discuss in detail. Just please keep some basic idea in your mind. That's about my intention, right? I'm not going to discuss what is function. You don't know about that. What is the return value? You don't know. No problem at all. None. E means no value. That's it. So now next, AND operator, AND operator, OR operator, OR operator, NOT operator. Next and after that, okay, like, sir, AND or not. Any explanation is required? Sir, in your lifetime, several times you people may aware this, true and true. True is the answer. True or false. True is the answer. Not means negation. Not means negation. Negation by default you are going to get. Okay, like, next is. What is this one, sir? Can I spell out? Is operator, sir. Very simple. I have two references are there. Both the references pointing to the same object or not. If both the references pointing to the same object, if both the references pointing to the same object, returns are true. Something like is operator is there, sir. Next, after that, sir, if else, next else if, these kind of things already aware. If, comma, elif. What the meaning of elif? Please respond. What the meaning of elif? Elif. Please respond. Elif. Elif means what? Else if. Else if. In other languages, you are going to use else if, but in Python, you are going to use elif. Elif. That's all. Elif, if, elif, and then else. Regarding if, elif, and then else, we are going to discuss, right? I mean, we will discuss in detail with examples. Don't worry, sir. Next, but here one small point I highlighted yesterday. Yesterday, one small point I highlighted related to this if, elif, and else. What is that point? Anyone, can you please confirm? A small point I highlighted, sir. Switch statement. Switch statement is not there in Python. Remember that. Switch statement is not there in Python. Switch is not there, sir. That's why don't ask where is the switch statement like. Next, sir, you know, while we have, next, for loop we have, while loop, for loop we have. Inside the loops, you can use break, you can use continue, we can use break, you can use continue. Next and after that, return. Next, return in. Next, return in yield like this, right? Sir, what about yeah. Sai, we will discuss in detail. Is there? Is, what is the meaning of that? We will discuss. Don't worry about that. There is operator discussion, almost 1 hour session. While, for, break, continue, return, in, yield. Yield means to generate some value. To generate some value, we are going to use yield, generators concept. There we will discuss. Next, by seeing this line also, you may get some doubt. By seeing this line also, we may get some doubt. Anyone, any doubt here? Yes, good. What is the doubt? Yesterday I told already, sir, do while. Such a type of concept is not there in Python. Do while, such a type of concept is not there in Python. We have only while loop is there, and we have only for loop. Do while concept is not there in Python, sir. Remember this one. Next, after completing that, sir, try block. After try, can you please guide? Ray, please respond. Aishwarya. Try. After try, what the next one? What the next one? Yes, except, not catch block. 1 minute. Not catch. Catch block is the Java related terminology. Catch block is Java related terminology, but equivalent word in sir, Python is except. Except means catch block. Finally, try, except, finally. Next, throw is not there. If you want to throw an exception, rise we are going to use. Rise, can you please rise exception? Rise our own exceptions. Rise. Next, assert is there for debugging purposes. Regarding assert itself is there for debugging purposes, right? Okay. Next, sir, do you know import? I want to import a module. Sir, I want to import a module. Okay, like next, sir, finalize is not there. Finalize is the method present inside Java. Don't get confused, Anuradha. Are you getting? Finalize is the method inside Java, but not in Python. No finalize. Okay, import. Next, from import and from. We are always going to use from import like that. Yes. Next, class. Next, def pass. Next, and after that, global. Next, non-local. Next, lambda. Here, do you know lambda functions? Lambda. Next, del. Next, width. Are you getting? Del and then width. These are 33 reserved words are there in the Python. Just aware, sir. 33 reserved words are there in the Python. These are various reserved words present inside Python. Okay, remember. Next, there are small doubts you people ask. Yes, can you please ask randomly anything? Just few minutes. I want to. We will do some analysis. Yes, one student asked. I remembered yield concept. Some people remember yield concept, right? This yield concept in our multi-threading, we are going to use yield in Java yield. If you want to, sir, do you know, to pass current executing thread and to give the chance for the remaining threads, then we should go for yield. We should go for yield like this, right? But in Python, yield means to generate values. In the case of generators, we are going to use this one. Best example, sir, I have my own gen. Sir, I want to generate some values. Sir, yield here, yield A I'm taking, sir. Yield A I'm taking. Yield B I'm taking, sir. Yield B like this. Sir, now G is equal to, sir, just F1. It is the generator function. Print of G dot next. Something like G dot next. Observe that. G dot next. Sir, one means generator object has no next. Next of G, something like this, we are going to use. No. Here, what I will take? G. Let me print G, sir. Let me print G. Generator object I'm going to get. Sir, from this generator object. For X in G, print of X value. Print of X value. Then automatically, do you know, we are going to get AB. Are you getting AB? We are going to get, sir. So to generate some values, then we require to go for yield. It is no way related to multi-threading concept. Okay, like this. So all these things we are going to discuss in detail in the next sessions. Don't worry about that. Just a small walk through. Beyond that, nothing. Santosh. Okay, so yield nowhere related to multi-threading. Yield concept is to generate some values. That's all. Any other doubts? Can you please? Do while is not there in Python because there is no such type of requirement. Language to language, features are going to be changed, man. Yes, all ready? What is assert? Assert can be used for debugging purposes. Assert can be used for debugging purposes. Remember that, sir. Debugging purposes. Next, one student is asking with and as. Again, sir, you are using with and as. What it means? It seems to be general English statements. Sir, very simple, sir. I want to read the data from a file. F is equal to open abc.txt. Boss, can you please open a file abc.txt? Can you please print off f.read? Are you getting f.read or otherwise? So here, let me read the data. Data is equal to f.read. Data is equal to f.read. Print of data like this I'm taking. F. So inside abc.txt, whatever data is there, we are going to read and we are going to print that. Now observe that inside abc.txt, sir, what data is there? Oh, this is the data is there, sir. This is the data. But highly recommended after completing, compulsory we require to close the file. The people who are coming from other languages, the people who are coming from other languages, you people should be aware, is it required to close the file or not? Why? Respond. Is it required to close the file or not? Is it required to close the file or not? Highly recommended, good programming practice. But I don't want, sir. If someone is going to close my file, then my life will become very happy. If someone is going to close my file automatically after completing our job, then my life will become very happy or not? Yes. For that, with the keyword we require to use. With the open abc.txt, as f. Are you getting? With the open abc.txt as f. Then automatically you are open abc.txt. You are trying to open abc.txt. So now data is equal to f dot. Yeah, data is equal to f dot read, sir. F dot read. Print data. Print data. Already this file by default will be closed, sir. The data is coming. Already this file is closed. We are not required to close. Sir, print f dot closed. F dot closed, like you can ask. F dot closed. Yes. What the answer by default we are getting? True, sir. The biggest advantage with keyword is the files will be closed automatically. We are not required to close explicitly. Any doubt? Are you able to get? Sir, here I used with keyword. I used as keyword. Just for basic idea. Don't worry much about that. Read is a method. Read is a method. That's all. Read is a method. Okay? Like read is not a keyword. Read is a method. Present inside file. Yeah. Any other? Just sir, a bit interest to know some keyword. Please help. Like anyone? Good. Pass. Pass. Where is that pass? In which line? Where is the pass, man? Here. Last line. Pass. Pass. What is the pass? Sir, sometimes it's very simple. Do you know there is one quiz program is going on? Quiz program is going on. There are 4 teams are there. The quiz master is asking, "Oi, what is the?" I'm asking the question. Team 1 is the responsible to answer. If the team 1 unable to responsible, then team 2 is the responsible to answer. Correct, right? Team 2 is the responsible. Suppose team 1 is telling just pass because they don't know the answer. Because they don't know the answer, just pass. Just pass. Then who is the responsible to answer that? Team 2. Team 2 is also telling pass. Then team 3 is the responsible for answer. Are you getting? Sir, I don't want to do anything. Just my hands completely answer. I don't want to do anything. Just empty. That's all. Then we require to do by using def. Suppose best example, I want to define a function, sir. I want to define a function f1. Sir, this is the function def f1. Sir, now I require to define some body or not? Right, please respond. I require to define some body or not? Array function means it has to do somebody. It has to do somebody. If you are going to define like this, yeah, perfectly acceptable, no problem at all. Sir, I'm not defining anybody. Anybody. Observe that immediately. Hey, unexpected EYF man. Where is the body? Like this it's asking. Then simple, sir. I will ask. Array, as of now, I'm not having anybody, man. Later I may write. Please consider as of now just pass. Are you getting? Just a pass. That's all. Just a pass. Like now, observe that. Now, have a look once. Are you getting? Just pass. That's all. This function not going to do anything. Empty block. Wherever empty block is required, then we are going to use pass keyword. Then wherever empty block is required, then we are going to use pass keyword. Pass means empty block. That's all, which is not going to do anything. If I call f1, nothing will be there because that person is not doing anything. The people who are coming from other languages, like this. Sir, I have class test. Nobody. Can I take like this? The people who are coming from C++ or otherwise Java, can I take like this? Array, can I take like this? This is the empty class. Like how you can able to take that empty class in Python? Here class test colon. That's all. Just a pass. just pass, because curly brace open and close, such type of curly brace story not there in the Python. So pass means empty block. Just sir, 5 more minutes I want to spend only on these keywords, please. Lambda, most dangerous word, is empty. What you said? Empty. Yes, Swarup, empty means okay, like empty means pass only. Empty block, sir, empty block means pass. Here we have told just empty class, wherever empty is there, like some people are asking, sir, what is lambda? Is it lambda? Lambda means lambda expression, man. Lambda means lambda expression. Very simple, very simple, sir. Here I'm taking a def square of n, def square of n, written n into n I'm taking. Can you please observe what this function is doing? Ayo, it is taking some number. It's taking some number and return the square. Correct or not? Even nursery level student also can able to understand. Not required to have previous knowledge. Are you getting? Nursery level person also can able to understand. Okay, like now what I want to take here is what I want to take here is, sir, very simple. Here, sir, I want to call print of square of 4. Print of square of 4. Then automatically this it is going to return 4 into 4, 16. What output by default we will get? 16. What output by default we are going to get? 16. That's all. Are you getting that? Perfectly it is valid. But now what I want to take, of course, 5. Square of 5, 25. Perfectly it's valid. Sir, this is, sir, I don't want to take like this. Sir, I don't want to take just yes. Yes is equal to lambda. Yes is equal to lambda. Next, if I can give n, can you please return n into n? Are you getting? This is lambda expression, lambda function, anonymous function. Now observe that. Happily 16 under 25, sir, or otherwise let me take 6 also. Let me take 6. Then automatically 36 by default we are going to get. Any doubt? Are you getting? This is the lambda functions. Not that much easy, man. Not that much easy. Lambda functions a bit dangerous, which is going to provide more concise code. Very less code. Big activity also. Small code we can able to do lambda expressions. Yes, just 3 more minutes I want to spend on this, please. Still anything you want to learn in advance, please let me know. Don't ask much details in detail. What is the difference between continue and pass? Pass means empty block. Empty block. Continue means, pass means empty block. Continue means, sir, pass the current iteration, continue for the next iteration. There is a difference in there, sir. There is a difference in there. Okay, like just observe that. I have def f1. Sir, just empty. That's all. It's not doing anything, sir. It's not doing anything. For I in range of 1 to 11. For I in range of 1 to 11. A I percentage 2 is equal to 0. Continue, sir. Continue. Else print I value. Do you know? Here I don't want to define anything, any body. Then we can use pass. But continue means, sir, if it is the even number, you are not required to continue further. Okay, go to the next iteration. If it is the even number, go to the next iteration. If it is not even number, then only print that. There is a difference there. Now observe, even numbers won't be printed, only odd numbers by default will be printed. Okay, continue statement can be helpful inside loops to skip current iteration and continue for the next iteration. Next, del keyword. Delete this variable. This variable is no longer required. Delete this variable. This variable is no longer required. Then automatically del is the keyword. X is equal to 10. Print of x. Perfectly it is valid 10. Sir, this x no longer required. Del x. Delete this variable. automatically name X is not defined. Name X is not defined. How you are trying to print? Because that X is already deleted. Del means delete. Have you observed? Still anything? Just last minute. Only one point I will discuss. Because all these things we require to talk about in the next. Import. Import. What it means? What is the meaning of import? Is suppose in our Java, import java.util star something like this we are going to use, right? Suppose assume that I have demo.py. One file is there, sir. In the demo.py, x is equal to 777. Sorry, x is equal to 777 and y is equal to 888 are there. Are getting inside which file it is there? Demo.py. Okay, I want these things inside test. Inside a test, I want to use these two things, right? How you can import demo, print demo.x, print demo.y. Are you getting right? If you want to import members of one module into another module, members of one file into another file, then happily we can go for import. That's all. Next, sir, what is the global? Matter of 1 minute. What is the meaning of global? Global. Very simple, sir. Very simple. I have one function is there. This is one function, and here I have another function is there. Def f2. Sir, for both variables, I require. For both variables, I want a variable, sir. I want a variable. Sir, here I am declaring a is equal to 10. A is equal to 10, print of a. Next, sir, here print of a. Can you please tell, is it valid or not? Invalid. Invalid. Because the variables which are declared inside a function, these variables are local, but not available to the remaining. If you want, observe that f1 and then f2. Error by default you are going to get, sir. Hey, name A is not defined. How you can ask? Can you please make this variable as a global? Can you please make this variable as a global? Global A. That's all. Global A. Global keyword can be used to make a variable as global. Okay, like yeah, Umang Sharma. Non-local we will discuss, man. Non-local we will discuss. Not that much easy. Leave that. Next, garbage collector. Garbage collector is going to be take care automatically. We are not required to delete the objects explicitly. Here Python is also there. Python also having garbage collector, but a del keyword is to delete explicitly. Are you getting? To delete explicitly the variables, then we can go for that. Variable itself is going to be removed if I use the del keyword. That's all. Okay, just all these just 10 minutes or 15 minutes I spent. Just all these words are very easy. At the end of the day, at the end of course, you should be in a position to talk each and everything, sir. Remember that. Don't worry, sir. Slowly you can able to get that clarity. Okay, like that. Now the next thing, sir. So you know, if you observe all these 33 reserved words, all these 33 reserved words having some common point. All these 33 reserved words having some common point. Anyone identified that? Ashish, don't worry about that. Whatever we discussed, you are not required to get, because just the overall speed idea, the people who are already having the idea programming, for them I discussed. Don't worry, just freshly, happily you can able to listen. You will get nothing there. So all these reserved words contain. There is one small specialty is there. Sir, only alphabet symbols. Only alphabet symbols. Are you seeing anywhere any extra symbols? Only alphabet symbols. Only alphabet symbols. Are you seeing anywhere digits or special characters? No, no. Only alphabet symbols, right? Next, more specialty is except the first three. All the remaining contain only lowercase alphabet symbols. Sir, only except the first three. All the remaining contain lowercase alphabet symbols, right? Remember, true, false, none. Only these three things should start with the uppercase character. Except that all the remaining contain only lowercase alphabet symbols. Any doubt? Any doubt? Okay, that's all. Next, do you know, sir? You are telling these are the reserved words. Now we are believing you. Okay, these are the lines. Sir, no, programmatically I want proof, sir. These are the only reserved words available. Can you please show programmatically? Can you please show programmatically? Some people may ask. Some people may ask, sir. Very simple. Just observe that. Just have a look once. Here I'm taking import. Don't worry what I'm doing. Don't worry what I'm doing. Import keyword. Import keyword. Next keyword dot kw list. So something like, can you please import keyword module? Import keyword module. Keyword dot kw list. KW list means keywords list. Keywords list. Now these are the keywords what we have. Are you getting? These are the keywords what we have. Okay. Now let me copy paste all these things. Yes, all these things let me copy paste. Is it the same 33 or not? Can you please cross check? Can you please cross check? False, none, like this. Can you please cross check about all these things? Any extra thing you are getting? False, none, true, and yes, yes at break class continue, def, del, elif, else, except finally for, from, global, if, import, in, is, lambda, non-local, not, or. Next pass, rise, return, try, while, with, yield. If you want, you can able to count this value. Compulsory 33 only by default will be there. Sir, it is not my own creation. It is Python provided only. Program generated, right? Yes, if you want, you can count 33. 33 reserved words are there. The people who can able to understand these 33 reserved words, then in Python nothing is there, man. Remember that. Each and everything we are going to discuss. Don't worry much about that. Okay, that's all. Now, this is the small story about the reserved words. Remember that, sir. Almost these things whatever we cover: features, flavors, version, identifiers, and reserved words. Now, let me talk about data types concept. Data types. Almost we are going to spend 2 or 3 sessions about these data types concepts. Okay, make sure data types concept. So now, do you know there's the biggest specialty is there for the Python data types? Already I covered a bit. Already I discussed. Sir. Data type represents the type of data present inside a variable. Sir. So x is equal to 10. X is equal to 10. Which type of data present inside x? Present in x, which is nothing but data type. Regarding which is nothing but data type. Sir, which type, sir? Anyone can you please tell? 10 is what type? 10 is what type? 10 is what type? Int type. 10 is what type? Int type. Like even you don't know about integer and so on, don't worry. Int type like this type. So the point is, okay, data type represent which type of value is there like this type. Next, in Python related to data type, there is one biggest specialty is there. What is that specialty is? We are not required to declare the data type explicitly. We are not required to declare data type explicitly. Remember this one. So here x is equal to 10 itself is valid. But in other languages, x is equal to 10, compiler will give left and right. Where is the type? So in Python, we are not required to declare the type explicitly. Based on our provided value, automatically type will be considered. Are you getting? Based on our provided value, automatically type will be considered. We are not required to provide explicitly. That's why Python is also considered dynamically typed programming language. Are you getting right? Dynamically typed programming language, because we are not required to declare the type explicitly. Based on your provided value, automatically type by default will be considered, sir. If you want, observe a bit carefully, sir. X is equal 10. X is equal 10. Observe carefully, sir. Sir, type of X, int, sir. Class int type. Next and after that, X is equal to 10.5. 10.5. Then type of X. Anyone can you please guide? Anyone can you please guide? Just to create some basic idea about overall idea about data types. Anyone can you please guide? X is equal to 10.5. What the answer by default you are going to get? Good. Respond each and every person. What the answer by default you are going to get? I mean type of X, not value of X. Type of X. What the answer? Sir, one or two members are telling double. One or two members are telling double. In Python, double type is not there. Boolean. Who is telling? Hey, LRD. Observe. X is equal to 10.5. 10.5 is the Boolean type. Boolean means true or false. Okay. Now observe that in Python, we are going to get, sir, we are, it is double is not there, only float. Good. Only float. Sir, X is equal to true, I'm taking. Then what the X type? Hey, respond, man. X is equal to true, I'm taking. Then what is the X type? Good. What is the X type? The people who are telling Boolean string, and so on will give left and right, because true compulsory T should be uppercase. Are you getting? True is not defined. Make sure, sir, while using Boolean data type in Python, you should require to take special care. Don't bring that bloody Java terminology, C terminology like that. Small true, small false. No. X is equal to true. Like this we require to take. Are you getting? Now type of X. Can you please guide what the answer, sir? Bool. What is the meaning of bool? Boolean. What is the meaning of bool? Boolean. Like this, right? Similarly, sir, X is equal to, I'm taking 10 plus 20j. Have you ever heard about this terminology? X is equal to 10 plus 20j. Sir, at our childhood somewhere, integral calculus, complex numbers, like we covered, sir, we had the discussion. Yes, in Python, complex data type is also there, man. Okay, to develop scientific applications, mathematical based application, this type is going to play very important role. Now, type of X I'm taking, sir. Now observe complex, like this, right? You should aware. Next, X is equal to Durga I'm taking. Sir, Durga, is it single quote or double quote? Single quote or double quotes? Which quotes are used? Single quotes or double quotes? Okay, I use that single quote. Can I use double quotes? Can I use double quotes also? Can I use double quotes also? Yes, why not? What is the problem, man? You can use any quotes in Python. Single quotes are allowed, double quotes are allowed, triple quotes are allowed. Yeah, do you know? X is equal to Durga, man. Durga, single quotes. Next, double quotes. X is equal to, sir, triple quotes. Triple single quotes. X is equal to triple double quotes. Next, obviously, can I take any number of quotes or not? Please respond, man. Single quote, double quotes are covered, triple quotes are also covered. Can I take 4 number of quotes or not? 4 number of quotes, man. Valid or not? remember that single quotes are allowed, double quotes are allowed, triple quotes are allowed. Up to triple only. By mistake, 4 quotes you are taking. Yes, Python will give left and right. Remember. Now, if you can take x is equal to like this, what is the type of x? Can you please tell what the type of x? What the type of x? The type of x itself is nothing but anyone? str type. str type. str means what? String type. Remember that. So in Python, sir, can you please spell out some common data types, whatever there? Up to this, I spell out several things for idea purpose. What the first category? The first one? Int, sir. Excellent. What the second one? Float, sir. Next and after that, complex. And then bool, sir. And then str. And then str, sir. Similarly, we have bytes is there. Next, the byte array also there. Don't worry much. We will discuss in detail. Bytes is there. Byte array is there. Next, the range is also there. Next, the list is also there. List is also there. Tuple is also there. Tuple, sir. List is there. Tuple is there. Next, a set is there. Frozen set is there. Set, frozen set. Next, a dict is there. Next, and after that, none is also data type only or valid type only, right? None type. None type means none value, like that, right? So, you know, almost around 14 data types are there. Int, float, complex, bool, str, bytes, byte array, range, list, tuple, set, frozen set, dict, none. These are all these data types. At least at very top level, we require to discuss. Are you getting right? Just give here the terminology, right? Remember that. Remember, whether these words are lowercase or uppercase, we never going to worry. Sir, can I record use lowercase or uppercase? While using in our program, can I record use lowercase or uppercase? From these, can you please guide? While using these things in our program, anyway, last one forget about, except none. Can I use a lowercase or uppercase? I have to use in our, except last one. Last one I removed, don't worry. None I removed. Except this. Can you please tell, can I record use in my program lowercase or uppercase? Please respond. Can I record use lowercase or uppercase? Because Python is the case sensitive. Because Python is the case sensitive. That's why we record use lowercase or uppercase. The people who are using lowercase, I will give left and right. The people who are using lowercase, I will give left and right. Because we require to use. Respond, man. Because we require to use. Because we require to use. Good. You have to respond. We are not, by mistake, if you are using lowercase, I will give left and right. Then we require to use uppercase. Again, we require to use uppercase. The people who are telling uppercase, I will give left and right. because Python is dynamically typed programming language. We never going to specify type in our program. You are missing that point, man. We are not going to specify the type. By mistake anywhere, if I want to specify, sir, int x is equal to 10, int x is equal to 10, Python will give left and right. Forget about lowercase or uppercase. Okay, forget about lowercase or uppercase. Int x is equal to 10, like this, immediately, invalid syntax. Are you getting invalid syntax? Like immediately error by default we are going to get. So we are not allowed to use lowercase or uppercase type. We can't specify, sir. Remember that. Okay, sir. That's it. Clear, right? Now these are things we require to discuss in detail, sir. Okay. Next. Then why we need to learn? Santosh Reddy, without because you are going to specify tomorrow, sir, 10, 20, 20, 10, 20, 30, 40. What it is, right? You should aware, man, internally. Internally we should aware based on, if it is the list type, then I can apply list related functions. If it is the tuple side, then I can apply tuple related functions. First you should aware which type it is. Based on that, the corresponding methods are there, we require to aware. So even we are not specifying the type, compulsory we should have clear clarity about these types. Remember that, sir. Okay. Next, in addition to this, there are just 2 or 3 inbuilt functions we are very commonly used, sir. First inbuilt function, type. Just now I used. For which purpose we are going to use? For which purpose we are going to use type of x? For which purpose we are going to use type of x? To know, sir, type. Are you getting? To know the type of variable x. To know the type of variable x, we just now type of x, int or float, like this we got. Similarly, print of x. Hey, can you please print the value of x? To print the value of x. The value of x. Similarly, id of x. What it is going to print, sir? Don't tell id number. Don't tell id number or roll number of an object. Array, id of x. What is going to print? Good. Please respond. Even you don't know the answer also, please have some basic idea. Good. Okay. Can you please give id of x? id means to print address. To print address of object. To print address of object or address of x. Regarding to print address of x, id of x we are going. Remember that, sir. Okay. So these are things, most commonly used things in our Python. Remember this a bit carefully, sir. Next and after that, so now one more point you should aware. One more point already I covered, sir. Already I covered. Address, man, like a pointer in other language. Rishabh. To print address means memory address. In which location this object is saved. In which memory location this object got saved. What is the address of that object? Like pointers concept in C. Excellent. Pointers concept in C. Same kind of thing, sir. Okay. Like now, what is the next cinema? We require to talk. Observe a bit very carefully about this one. One more point I covered, sir, in the last session. Just let me remind you. In Python, please inject this point very carefully. In Python, everything is an object. Everything is an object. In Python, everything is an object. So, sir, whether it is the int value, boolean value, str value, like anything is itself is an object only. Remember that. So, if you want to hold a small value, small object will be created, sir. If you want to hold a small value, small object will be created. If you want to hold big value, then big object will be created. If you want to hold very big value, then very big object will be created. Regarding that, very big object will be created. That's why for our data type, range, these kind of terminology not applicable. Remember that, sir. Okay, range in the Java language, byte -128 to +127, sir. Okay, like no such type of terminology here. Okay, like you people should have everything is treated as object only. Remember. Yes, Tarun, object means something like what we call a box. Just in the object oriented programming, I will discuss. Just as of now, just aware the data is going to be represented in the form of some box. That box itself is nothing but please consider object as of now. In the OOPS concept, I will discuss much. Don't worry about that. Just it is. Yes, graphics are also available in Python, man. Okay, now, so just aware in Python, everything is treated as object. Now let me go for int data type. Int means what? Int means what? Int means integral value. Int means integral values like integer values or integral values like. Integral values means numbers without a decimal point. Without a decimal point. Are you getting? Numbers without a decimal point is nothing but integral numbers. Integral numbers like this, right? Integral values means numbers without a decimal point. Now my question is, without decimal point means 123. Yes, man. It is integral value. 123.45. It is not integral value. Remember, it's not integral values. Sir, 123 itself is nothing but integral value. Like now, I want to, sir, x is equal to 10 I'm taking. So means, sir, the people who don't know about what is object and so on, just aware, sir. Just aware. Sir, object means just like a box. I told even the people who don't know about object oriented programming, please aware. Sir, x is equal to 10 means sir, this is object. Okay, object means memory location, physical memory location or something like a box. In that 10 value is there, and x is referring this location. Are you getting? Now, which is this is the reference variable. This is the reference variable, sir. Next, whatever this one we are taking itself is object. In that object, which value by default saved? Okay, 10 value by default will be there. Sir, remember the people who don't know what is the meaning of object mean. Sir, object is something like a container to hold our data. Like that, you should aware. But in the OOPS concept, we will discuss in detail what is class, what is object, what is the reference variable, and so on. But anyway, for the next 1 month or 45 days, we never going to talk about, sir, internally this object, that object, and so on. For every object, memory address is there. Every object holds some data. What is that data? In this case, which data it is going to hold? Can you please tell? In this case, which data is going to hold? Please respond, man. 10. What is the type of this data? What is the type of this data? Int type. What is the type of this data? Int type. What is the address of this object? Please respond. What is the address of this object? Very simple. ID of x. ID of x. If you want to know what is the address, then ID of x we require to use. Sir, now everyone in this session can able to understand what is object? Something like object is nothing but container, a box to hold our data. As of now, just at very top level, just you people should remember, sir. The people who are coming from Java background, C++ background, for them not required to talk. The people who don't know programming, the people who are coming from C language directly, for them just aware object itself is nothing but a small container to hold our data. As of now, just remember. Sir, up to this is the clear. What is the int? Int to hold integral numbers, we should go for int data type. Sir, that integral number, how big it is? Can you please tell anyone? Anyone, can you please tell, sir, how big it is? How big it is? Integral number. Integral number. How big it is? Can I take 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3? Like this is this much number. Array, this much number. Can I take this much number? Yeah, why not, man? Why not? Why not? Why not? Yeah, sir, anything, sir, without a decimal point. Without a decimal point, any number, integral number is by default considered as int data type in Python. Remember this one, sir, int data type. But in other languages like Java, to represent integral values, byte, short, next int, and then long, 4 types are there, sir. 4 types are there. But in Python, sir, only one type is nothing but int. Int, that's all. Sir, are you able to understand, right? Sir, this is the int means integral value. But here one small twist is there. In Python 2, old version, sir. In Python 2, to hold smaller integral values, int type. To hold very long integral values, long type. Are you getting that? To hold very long integral values, long type in the Python 2. But in Python 3, we have only int type. No long data type in Python 3. Remember this one, sir. Long is the type which is available only in the Python 2. But here integral values means, sir, only int data type. Are you able to understand? Please. Clear? Okay. Now, what is the next one, sir? Sir, own integral values 100 rupees, 200. Next time after that 1, 2, 3, 4 acceptable. But sometimes, sir, I want to represent diesel price. I want to represent diesel price 65.24, 65.24, or otherwise I want to display dollar price. I want to display dollar value. Dollar values are 66.43, 66 rupees for 43 paisa, like this. These are type of numbers are called floating point numbers. The numbers with the decimal point. The numbers with the decimal point. These numbers are by default considered as floating point numbers. If you want, then we can go for float type. Are you able to understand, right? Sir, this one is nothing but int type, sir. This one is nothing but float type. I hope everyone got the clarity. What is the meaning of float? Float means with a decimal point. Int means without decimal point. Any doubt? Any doubt? Sir, how bigger value it is, we never going to worry, man. Because in Python, the objects, the data is going to be stored. The data is going to be represented in the form of object. No size limit for the object. That's why you never going to tell, hey, up to this much value only, or up to this value only. Like no such type of terminology. Range concept not applicable for our data types in Python, because internally the values are going to be represented in the form of object. That object you can take small object, you can take big object, you can take very huge object also. No problem at all. Any doubt? Clear? Okay. Sir, what is the range of int? Please respond. What is the range of int? Range means what is the minimum value you can represent, what is the maximum value you can represent? Rishabh, what is the minimum value you can represent, what is the maximum value you can represent? Minimum is the 0 now. Who is telling minimum is the 0, man? Minus 123 and 0, which is the minimum? Minus 123. It is the sign also. Int is nothing but either negative or positive, no problem for me. It has to represent, that's all. Getting? Okay, don't. So, range. If any person is asking range, sorry man, range concept is not there. You can provide either negative value or positive value, any big value, any small value. I can able to represent, man. I can able to represent. No issue at all. Like you can. Any doubt? Any doubt about this one? That's all. This is about int. Next, for int, few minutes we require to spend, sir. About the int data type, few minutes we require to spend. Sir, x is equal to 10. 10. Okay? 10 is nothing but int value. Int value good. This value we can represent in multiple ways. In decimal form, you can represent. Regarding in decimal form, you can represent. Multiple ways, sir. Next, a binary form you can represent. Octal form you can represent. Regarding fourth one, hexadecimal form you can able to represent. Hexadecimal number systems, right? Hexadecimal form you can able to represent. Array, if you have int value is there, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Int value is there. In how many ways you can represent, sir? There are 4 possible ways are there to represent that value. Decimal form means base. Base. Yo, respond, man. I forgot. Decimal means what? Base 10. Base 10. Base 10. Decimal means base 2 now. Mana. Decimal means base 10. Next up, binary means base. Binary. Binary means base 2. Base 2. Next, octal. Octal means base 8. Base 8. Hexadecimal means base 16. Base 16 like this. Okay? In decimal form, what are the allowed values? Anyone can you please tell? In the decimal, what are the allowed values? 0 to 9. Remember that only 0 to 9. 0 to 9. Example, x is equal to, sir, 1, 2, 3, 9. Okay, acceptable. 1238. 1238. Normal. Every day we are using decimal form only, right? Next, the second one, sir. Second one, binary form. Binary means base 2, sir. Base 2 means, can you please tell what are the allowed digits? What are the allowed digits, right? Base 2 means 0, 1 only. Binary means what? 0, 1 only. Now a is equal to 1, 1 I'm taking, sir. Can you please print what is the value of x? X is equal to 1, 1. X is equal to 1, 1. What is the value? Can you please write in word? 1, 1 means 11. 11. It's going to be considered 11, man. But it is going to be considered 11. 1, 1, 11. But I have to convey, Python, don't consider this one as 11. Please consider this one as a binary 1, 1. Binary 1, 1. How you can able to specify? How you can able to specify, sir? Very simple. 0b. 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 If a number prefixed with the 0b, 0b, then it is treated as binary number. Otherwise, it is considered as decimal only. Remember that, sir. Otherwise, it is considered as this one only, right? Okay. That's why make sure, sir. So x is equal to 0b11. It is the binary number. 1 minute. Here observe, x is equal to 1, 1. Can you please print x value? X value 1, 1 is coming. Are you getting 1, 1? 1, 1 is coming, sir. Next, x is equal to 0b11. 0b11. Can you please convert binary 1, 1 to decimal? Anyone? Anyone? Can you please tell? Convert a binary 1, 1 to decimal. 1, 1. 1, 1 converted to decimal. What is the way? Already you aware. 1 into 2 power 0 plus 1 into 2 power 1. 1 into 2 power 1 means 2 plus 1 into 2 power 0 means 1. Its value is 3. Its value is 3 like this, right? Yes, Lakshmi, we will discuss. Are you getting right? Now x is equal to, let me print x value. 3 itself is the answer, sir. Now immediately I have bigger doubt, sir. If the number prefixed with 0b, it is treated as binary. Can I take x is equal to 0b11? Yes, man. B is the lowercase or uppercase? B is the lowercase or uppercase? Ayo. Both are allowed. Both are treated as a binary only. Only uppercase or only lowercase? Remember, if the number prefixed with the 0b, this b can be uppercase or can be lowercase, no problem at all. In both cases, it is treated as binary only. X is equal to 0b11. Let me print x value. Okay, 3. Are you getting? Let me print x value 3. That's all. 0 compulsory. 0b. Okay, like this, right? Next, how to write 6 binary? 6 binary means 6 binary. 6, right? This is the 6. Can you please respond how you can able to convert into binary? 2, 3 jar 0. At my childhood I learned these things, man. 2, 3 jar 0, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, remainder 1. So 1, 1, 0. 1, 1, 0. It is the binary value of 6. Binary value of 6. X is equal to 0b11. Let me print x value 6. Are you getting right? Python is the case sensitive or not case insensitive? Python is the case sensitive or not case insensitive? Case sensitive or not? By default, Python is always case sensitive. Python is always case sensitive, but very few places where Python is not case sensitive. Such type of exceptional cases are these type of things. Very rare, very rare. Are you getting right? These such type of things, maybe 2 or 3 is there, but except that, in all cases, it's always case sensitive only. Remember. Are you able to understand? So integral numbers we can represent in how many styles, right? 4 forms. One is the decimal, second one is the binary, third one is what? Octal, fourth one is hexadecimal. Very simple, sir. Very simple. If it is the octal, allowed digits are 0 to 7 only. If it is the octal, allowed digits are 0 to 7 only. Next, compulsory number should be prefixed with the prefixed with the, instead of 0b, here we have to take 0 O. Observe that 0 O or 0 capital O. Regarding 0 small o or 0 capital O is by default considered as octal. X is equal to 0 O 1 2 3. No problem, acceptable, right? This is the octal. Swarup, just it's going to be completed. Yeah, octal. Next, hexadecimal means, okay, this part I will discuss in the next session. Don't worry. Books, these kind of things, don't refer any books. For each and every topic, we are going to provide material for you. For each and every topic, we are going to share the materials. Regarding already, I showed the materials. Each and every topic. Today we covered what topic we discussed? Language fundamentals concept. First topic, language fundamentals concept. Each and every point, whatever I covered, whatever coming from my mouth, already I kept in a material form for your sake, so that happily you can enjoy. Do you know, yesterday we covered features. Next, and after that, flavors of Python we discussed. Next, Python versions we covered. Identifiers concept we discussed. Next, today, reserved words we discussed. These are the 33 reserved words are there. Next, and after that, all these reserved words contain only alphabet symbols, except the following 3 reserved words all contain only lowercase alphabet symbols. Next, this is the how to print all keywords list. Already I showed this one. Next, and after the data types concept we are discussing. Data represent the type of data present inside a variable. In Python, we are not required to specify the type explicitly. Based on the value provided, the type will be assigned automatically. Hence, Python is dynamically typed programming language. Python contain these are the following data types. Are you getting 14 like this? Okay. Now type function, ID function, print function, int data type we are covering. Sir, we can represent int type in the following ways: decimal, binary, octal, and hexadecimal. Now we are talking about decimal, binary, like this, right? Getting? For each and everything we are going to provide material. Don't worry about that. That's why don't yes, we are going to provide each and every topic material. Automatically will get access through Drive. Yes, contact our admin people.